Hello, 안녕하세요. Welcome to 카리코리 channel, short for Karina in Korea. I'm Karina, I'm in Korea, and today I'm going to introduce to you something new and handy from Korea. Now, I'm from England originally, not from London, but I have lived in London too, and I lived in Tokyo for 5 years, and now I have been in Korea for 10 months. And one thing that you'll find from living in a big city or anywhere is that it's always a huge hassle finding somewhere to park. Am I right? But not to worry, because Korea has got you covered. Today I'm going to talk to you about this new app from Korea called Smartpaking. Makes sense, doesn't it? So now you might be thinking, oh, this is an advertisement. I think I'll pass. Just wait, 잠깐만. Before you do, just stick around a bit longer, because I can guarantee that if you drive, then this is probably worth another 2-3 minutes of your time. So, you open the app right here, and you're presented with a map. There's a lighting in here. So very familiar setting, you open the app, you open the map. But what you will also see are these little tags sticking out of the ground. Beep, beep, beep. And what these little tags are indicators of the available parking spaces, with little numbers telling you the amount of available parking spaces in the parking lot. Convenient, but that's not all. So, first, let's just click on this blue one right here. So I'm just going to click on this blue one right here. And we have information about the selected parking space. The first bit of information we have is the name of the parking space. Good to know. This one is called Yatap Transfer Parking Lot Number 2. Second bit of information we have is the size of the parking space. This parking lot, is 14.7 kilometers public parking lot. Good to know. Then we have what we want to know. How available is it? It says specifically in very simple, nice English, mostly available. And mostly is a good number for me. Then finally, it tells us how many parking spaces are available. Out of 120, there are 49 available. So yes, that's good. So next, we want to click on this right here. Click, touch, and we are presented with a very familiar interface, not unlike Google Maps. There is a photograph showing us what it looks like, so we know we're in the place we think we are, which is very important. Then we are presented with the information we just saw on the previous page, but below that we also have links to the main map apps. So you don't have to use this app, you can use your Navi app and it will navigate you there. Good, right? In Korea there are 3 main ones. They have Naver Maps, Kakao Maps, and T Maps. I specifically tend to use Naver Maps. Love you, 사랑해, Naver. So I'm just going to click this right here. And it takes me to the navigation map. Yay, easy. But below that, something very, very handy, and I think it's cute and nice because it's a very nice interface. This right here allows us to see a map of the parking lot. Because if you're like me, then the second most frustrating thing when it comes to parking is exiting the parking lot, especially if it's inside a building, right? But this app shows us a map of where the exits and entrances are. But that's not all. It also lists in nice, easy to understand icons where the facilities are. And if you're not sure on what the icons mean, there's a little list right here. Women's parking, compact car parking, disabled parking, pregnant women's parking, elderly's parking, and electric car parking. Very good. Then we have this little floor marker right here, so we can go and visit the other floor in the parking lot. Same system, very nice, easy to understand map. So let's go back. Now, something else that's quite annoying about parking is the prices. In England especially. Now, London is the world's most expensive place to park. An average person will spend £42 a day just for parking fees. Insane. Korea is not that expensive, but they are very nice to give us the price list right here. This one specifically, first 30 minutes, 401, nice. Per 10 minutes, 201, also nice. Per day, 6,001, that's cheap. But anyway, thank you for the list. And if you do like to read precautions, there's a list of precautions right here. We should all read the precautions. Don't skip. But if you're like me, maps can be a bit confusing. You're like, some people are just not that map literate. Me. For people like that, there's a tab right here that takes us to a list of the available parking lots in an extremely simple list. All the information we could have just clicked on the map is just a nice list right here. Takes us to the exact same page that we just were browsing earlier. And yes, that is what the map does. But that is not all of the functions of this handy dandy app. Finally, I'm going to tell you something really cool. Now, if you live in a big city, if you work in a big city, going to and from work, you might not be able to drive all the way all the time. So this app allows you to input your route, my route setup, it says right here. You can use convenient functions such as parking lot status, departure time notification, arrival guide of transfer by setting frequently used route to work. So here you go. Cute icons, easy to understand. So let's go to settings, shall we? So we can select our parking lot, transportation, and something else cool that I'm going to get to in a moment. So let's just go through it. Because for our story's sake, I'm going to go with my favorite, tap transfer parking lot number 2. Input, done. Next, transportation. You might have to take public transport after you parked. It's a big city. So, transportation, add notifications, transfer. We shall select this right here. And we have 3 things to choose from: metro, bus stop, and express bus. Bing, bing, bing. So, because I'm in a big city and I'm used to taking the metro, I'm going to go with the metro and just go with Bundang line toward Wangsimni. Okay. Now this app is very new, so they haven't input everywhere into the system yet, but they are working on it. So very soon you will be able to use this for wherever you live. Now, something that is a huge stress when you're working in a big city is the rush hour. But this app allows you to get notifications of your selected parking space during rush hour. So basically, you just move this toggle right here to activate it. You can choose your time. Because the current time here is 3:33. I'm just going to go with that. Bing. And you can choose the day. Today is Tuesday. We have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all 7 days of the week. And yes, then you just submit it and you are good to go. They have information right here, but you can also check it out on the My Route part right here. So there you go. There's your route. So yes, I was just really excited when I heard about this app because my job as a YouTuber, I have to travel here and there and everywhere, and it can be very stressful when you're trying to find somewhere to park, because if you have equipment you have to shoot with, so you need a car to take those things. And you may be thinking, but hey, there are a lot of apps that tell you where parking spaces are. So yes, please check out the app and yeah, download it if you're a driver, or if you know a driver who you drive with frequently. So yes, thank you for watching this video. I have a range of fun videos about Korea, girls in Korea, like non-Korean girls and Korean girls, talking about life in Korea, culture differences. I also have a lot of experiences in Korea, so please check out those videos. And yes, so if you like this video, please do check out the app, but also like, subscribe, and leave lots of messages below. And yeah, it's been fun. Thank you so much. 다음에 봐. 안녕.